Hey guys, it is Mark Co for the 20th of May, Monday here. A little quiet trade. I thought today would be interesting. I did in my class session today for all the subscribers. Showed euro dollar has been really tight in terms of, just its volatility on a I don't know, a daily basis, weekly basis, however you want to look at it. It's been pretty tight, but there are two things that I thought were kind of interesting in looking at levels and ranges. One, that there have been a few opportunities here in the month of May, at least to look at some trade around levels, and you can see those highlighted here in red and white. So the one I think is the more important one, the red area, the buys. The reason they're so important is because we've been looking at them on a longer term basis. So I'll show you what I mean by that with a weekly chart. And euro has been tremendously weak, and it's funny whenever I see somebody talk about euro, they keep talking about lower prices, and maybe it does go lower, guys. I don't know what direction it goes. Here's what I know. I know that right now we're back at this spot, which the last time the market was here, the market bought this level. That's what I know. I know this level served to drive it up to the 125 area, and I know we're back trading at this area now. That's what I know. I don't know whether it will break it or whether it will hold it. But I do know that there have been opportunities to play this bottom edge. There was an opportunity late April, again an opportunity in early May. This is what I'm talking about when I'm showing you the shorter term opportunities. Now I have this bottom edge pegged between about 1110 and 1175. So I think that the key is then to be able to go look at that area. Again, you're pegging the area from longer term, right? So you're looking at it on a longer term chart and you're saying, okay, this is ultimately where the direction has been established at this bottom edge. And so what it gives you is a very tight area to be able to play. So again, once you think about it, 1175 down to that 1110 area, and then simply pull it over. Alright, so now what you realize is any time you're trading in this white area, right, that is a trade opportunity at that bottom edge. And what do we look for with our trade opportunities? Well, we look for a few things. We look for bottom edges or counts, right? I use this count indicator that's on Bloomberg, which is pretty impressive. But let's look at bottom edges. So first and foremost, a bottom edge, right, that gets retested. So this is trade down into the 20s. A buy count in the 50s. A buy count in the 50s, right? Those are all buy counts. So where does the rotation take us? Now again, this is short-term stuff. This is 30-minute charts. Rotations off this, 1150s, 1120s, ultimately trades into 1260s. Those are good rotations. You're talking 120 to 140 point rotations. That's not small movement. And so what you have to realize is, yes, I agree. I mean, I say it here on almost a daily basis that euro hasn't done a whole lot, but look at it. Each time it trades into this zone, the resulting move from it, and thinking about what kind of rotation you're getting. So ultimately, euro may break this 1110, it may not, but there's been so much rotational money so far that it's challenging to look at it as a bad level. I think you would have to have some very different ideas on it and saying, hey, you have to be selling this level, and that's probably not for a short-term person to be thinking. But again, I wanted to just show you, because we have a chance on a day like today to look at some of the bigger picture stuff. So, if you're not well aware of how the levels work, how the edges work, as I said, certainly come in and take a look at the class, because it's a year's worth of this study, and it's unbelievable in terms of what you can accomplish in being able to define these levels day in, day out, week in, week out. So anyways, guys, for a Monday, I hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll cheers, and we'll talk to you throughout the week. Have a good one, guys.